Hey, I'm Andrew. I'm a FHD N4 and we just got done driving the Nissan Sentra. It's a lot of car for the money for a $21,000 price tag. It's a very large car, very roomy, and you can actually get this car, the base model of this thing starts out at $17,000. I think it's cool that the headlights have LEDs in them. I think it gives it a little bit of extra flair. Other than that, the styling on this thing is good, but nothing edgy or exciting. The interior is really nice and clean, and the best word that I can use is classic. Just like the exterior, there's nothing that's exciting or edgy, but it just worked. The seats are extremely firm. If you're like somebody who likes softer seats, you're not gonna like these seats at all, and you will not be able to find a comfortable seating position. So as I said before, this car's huge. For someone that's 6 feet tall, the back seat is incredibly roomy. If you've got family, or you've got kids that are teenagers or young adults and you're looking to go on long trips, this car would be perfect for that because I can stretch out and have a ton of room. The driver can have a ton of room. I'm just blown away by how big this back seat is, easily the biggest in the class. And the trunk in this car is, again, huge. You could put a couple of sets of golf clubs in here. You could put your luggage for a family of 4 or even 5 in the back of this. For as big as this car is, one of the huge downsides is the interior storage is not very good. You've got this pocket up front that is almost non-usable. And then the center console is extremely small. If you are like me and you've got a phone cord and an auxiliary cord and some different things like that, if you have a GPS unit, none of that's going to fit in the center console of this car. However, the glove box is quite large and it's got 2 different levels in it, but I don't store anything in the glove box, or I store very little in the glove box because as I'm driving, it's very hard to get in here and access anything, especially since this glove box is so deep. You can put your arm in there almost up to your elbow, but as you're driving, it's not going to be usable storage space. This pocket here is really interesting, but would be an absolute bear to try and clean because it's so tight. And where it's located, I feel like if you're eating French fries while you're driving, you're gonna get salt down in there and crumbs and everything. The ride in this car is very soft and smooth. The handling is okay, but not great. Turning radius is really good. From a driver's perspective, someone that's looking for a car that's fun to drive, this car does not at all meet that. Totally underwhelming when it comes to power. When you put it in sport mode and you jam the gas, it holds at 6,000 RPMs, but for running at that high of revs, it's got very little power. The handling is not sporty, just extremely underwhelming. And there's just nothing exciting about this car. But the car is nice, and if you're looking for A to B car, this car serves great, I think, as a functional everyday car.